Hudson is nursing that hamstring and giving himself everybody rest.
Do we know exactly the diagnosis of that? Is it a pulled muscle?
Yeah, we don't know. We're hoping it's a pull and not some kind of tear or something more serious. But at this point, Huddy sees gold medal within sight, and I don't think he is seeing anything but that right now. His body be darned. So I think this match is going to be a really good one. On Farmington, you have their top player, Stockton Smith. He's just tough. He's been around for a long time. He's consistent, the most consistent player on Farmington. He's added some weapons this year, some finishing power.
I think they say that he's been playing the longest out of anyone on their team.
Yeah, but he played on the team last year when they made it to the final. They couldn't get past Maple Mountain for gold, but you can bet he's got gold in his sights today, and he's not far from it here. Farmington has a 3-1 lead, so they won both. Farmington won both girls' matches. Of course, we got the split in boys, and here we are now in mixed.
And this is a full clinch, so once one team scores the amount of points to win, it stops the rest of the matches. Is that correct?
That's right. If Farmington wins this, they will continue to play over on the other court, but for all intents and purposes, it will be over. Farmington will have punched their ticket to the gold medal match to play the winner of Green Canyon and Lehigh. And so Hudson has to once again pull a rabbit out of his hat and find a way with his partner, Launi, to win this thing. There's just no other way.
Who's the favorite in this one?
I think the favorite in this one has got to be Farmington. I think Stockton, with his experience, I think it's really hard to bet against Hudson because of what he's been doing today. But I think that Emma probably has an advantage over Launi and Stockton and Hudson if he can control.
All right, I'm going, hopefully I don't jinx myself, but I'm going to say 15-10 Farmington.
15-10 Farmington, okay. And that start...
Can we get some Kalshi odds on this?
Get some what?
Kalshi betting odds?
Oh, that's right, go to Polymarket. The betting line is heavy today on Farmington. Just kidding. We don't endorse sports betting here, right, Tyler? But 0-0-2 Stockton lets it rip.
Ooh, I think he may have thought that return was going out, and so was a little bit hesitant.
Yeah, that return was very close. Stockton had a backhand chip shot, not an easy one from that deep. But
wow, that was very close.
Right on the line, and Stan Mashinsky calls a foot fault.
Alrighty.
On Farmington. So Skyridge, they will scrape and claw and take a point wherever it comes from, even if it's from a foot fault called by Stan Mashinsky. And Emma, with a little too much power and a little too much angle.
You know, if you're on the receiving end of the foot fault violation, you never like it, but I enjoy it because it tells you that the refs are paying attention. Sometimes they go unnoticed, and that's no fun.
It's true, and one interesting fact is that no player in the history of pickleball has ever believed they actually committed a foot fault. Every time they believe that the ref was crazy. And it also is true that every single video replay you've ever seen, the ref was correct. They're not looking to call foot faults, so when they call it, they're usually correct. And Emma Monson with
wow,
an incredible pickup.
What a great start by Skyridge.
A very good start for Skyridge, and guys, the reality is Hudson has got finishing power and athleticism that is going to make it difficult to knock him out. There's no two ways about it. If Farmington wins, it's not going to be because Hudson didn't do heroics. And as good as Stockton Smith is, he doesn't have the offensive punch and finishing power that Hudson does. But in pickleball, as
wow,
Emma
that was
Monson,
an incredible shot.
As Emma Monson just touches the line with the backhand inside out. as you know, in this game, just making balls will get you a long way. And so Stockton Smith, his consistency serves him well. But at a certain point, you run into people who are consistent and who have weapons. And Launi, Hudson played an out ball there. A wild point. And Skyridge maintains the lead 3-1-2. And Emma.
You know, all four of
the
these players are, I mean, they're great players, but they're a little bit subdued. I thought I'd see a little bit more energy, a little bit more vocals from them.
That's a good point. We're not saying a whole lot of yelling, screaming. Earlier, I think these guys have been playing all day. They may be a little low on energy right now. If this gets to a dream breaker at 3-3, you're going to see a lot of energy, but you know, Emma's a quiet personality. So is Stockton, and Hudson can go either way. He can be very passionate, but he's also a very chill kid. And we've got a timeout. Hudson asking a question of the referees. I'm not sure what they're deliberating right now. All right, so I think Hudson is asking parents to shut their trappers and to stay quiet, as they're not supposed to cheer during the match or give coaching, except during timeouts when coaches are allowed to do that. But Stan Baczynski obliges the request, reminds parents to watch the coaching during the course of the point. Emma with a spectacular drive. Hudson with an even better pickup.
What a great point. Oh, I feel like that was going out.
Stockton had a high attackable ball with his backhand. He just pushed it over and allowed Skyridge to stay alive.
So one thing I'm noticing is it seems like there's quite a few of these players that are hitting some out balls. What is the rule of thumb that you tell yourself? How do you gauge if it's going in or out?
Yeah, so I tell people if it's above your chest and it's going hard, just to let it go. Yeah, or if someone swings hard, one of your opponents swings hard on a low ball, you've got to notice it's too late if you are thinking about the ball when it's already at your head. You've got to, the best people at not flagging out balls, and Tyler, you're one of the best at these in the world, but is anticipating what the other player is doing before the ball even hits their paddle. If they're swinging hard at a low ball, you got to get the heck out of the way.
I think that's a very underrated skill set, is to let balls go out.
It's worth at least a point a game.
Yeah. You rarely see the top players at the pro level hitting a lot of out balls.
The pro players are amazing at it. They've seen a trillion balls, and it becomes almost second
wow,
nature.
What a shot. We've seen that a couple
Monson,
times.
With a forehand off the bounce, freezes Huddy on the sideline and goes right up the middle. Launi can't get there.
The reason that's so successful is it's such a low shot over the net.
Emma with another incredible drop, setting up Stockton, who poaches, finishes it off. This whole game is a game. It's a battle of who gets to hit the down ball, who gets to hit
deep serve,
who gets to hit a ball on a descending track. Can you get the ball down and force them to hit up? Because if you can get the ball down, it sounds obvious, but that ball's coming back up. And if you pop a ball up, it's coming back down. So a lot of times when you're seeing players dinking at the net, if you're new to the game and you say, why are they just dinking at the kitchen line? We always say you can do whatever you want, but if you slam that ball or you hit it up high, they're going to slam it back down. So they're just in a war of trying to keep ball after ball after ball down so that the other team will hit up on it. Because the moment it's up, they're going to pounce and they're going to crank it. So we will go to a timeout. And the side switch is complete with Farmington in the lead. 8-4. Launi Menke. Hudson Gilbert. Refueling. Hudson over here. Drinking water. Who knows what's in that jug right now. But he's trying to find energy and find a way to will his team to victory as he's done all day long. He's trying to get his team back in this game. Trying to extend this team's season. Stan Mashinsky, lead referee, calls for this 15-second warning. The players make their way back to the court. And Tyler Lung brags to me about having just ordered a 5-gallon tub of acai. I have no idea what he's going to do with it, whether he's selling it on the black market. But let's get back to play, to the most important stuff. As Emma Monson takes the ball and trying to will her team down the stretch to punch a ticket to the championship match.
8-4-1 for Farmington. This is kind of what I expected.
Launi with a nasty shot up the sideline, tethering Stockton to that sideline. As you know, in mixed, it's almost like a different sport. It's all about how big the guy can get, how much pressure he can exert on the other team. And it's about which girl can tether that guy to the sideline and keep him honest. Stockton.
Well, she let that ball go out, just as we were talking about. She wanted to hit it, but she didn't. Ooh, very close serve.
You know, normally I would say that Stockton's not quite taking enough court and not driving these third shots like you might expect the left side guy to do, but Emma Monson is hitting laser after laser right down the middle. And if she's cooking like that, you just got to give her the ball and get the freak out of the way.
Are there any quick changes that you think Skyridge could make to make it a little bit more competitive?
I think Huddy's got to try to be even more aggressive here, and they've got to just make balls. They're making too many mistakes right now. They're also not covering the middle as well as they need to. We've had Emma have way too much success driving balls down the middle, and Hudson's got to get big, and he's got to own every one of those shots, and he's got to yearn for the opportunity to tamp down that middle. By the way, if you've been watching Skyridge at all today, you know that 4-11 is nothing of a deficit for Hudson Gilbert. He has been down 0-6, 1-9, and he has come back and won every one of those. So you are not going to put him out. He is like a trick handle. You may think he's done, you may think he's out, but he is tough to knock down. And Emma with what looked like a great drop, but it's just a little bit wide.
Also, a quick shout out, if you're watching this, please do a big favor and follow the UHSPA on Instagram. It helps spread the word and gets a little bit more eyeballs on this this emerging sport.
The handle is Utah PB for UHSPA.
All right, a little bit of a run.
The thing about Emma Monson is she may miss a shot, but she stays as cool as the other side of a pillow. She is not going to get frazzled. She's not going to get worried. She's just going to keep on coming. Stockton Smith's going to keep knocking balls in the court. And she is beasting out. Left side player, right side player. She is a force from everywhere right now.
Is it 5-9-2? Is that what I heard?
I believe that's correct. And Hudson, a little impatient, trying to make up 4 points at once, trying to get a forehand speed up down the line. He has been knocking backhand speed ups off the bounce down the line all day with great success. That one just a little impatient at a time when you just need the ball in play. And Launi Menke with a couple of great punches, setting up Hudson Gilbert for the put away.
Wow.
Stockton Smith.
All these players are so good that when that ball pops up, it's most likely not coming back. They're attacking with so much power.
They're still getting some back. Stockton with kind of a long swing. and getting it down, not with a ton of force, but getting it down nevertheless. And his superpower is just keeping the ball in play, which is a heck of a skill. Hudson goes for that speed up down the line. This time does it with just the right amount of speed, Tyler. That generates a lunge from Stockton Smith, resulting in a pop-up and then a put away by Hudson Gilbert. He believes they can win. He is by no means giving up. He's a little frustrated right now, but he is on to the next point because he's not going to let that bleed into the next point. Yep, he just left it a little bit up, and Emma Monson will not let that stand. That ball is just a little too high, and there's no chance that she's not going to pounce on that then.
Fun fact that I just learned is if the ball hits the net on the serve, you do play the ball. It's not a redo.
That's right. In the pro game, a let serve is a replay, but in high school pickleball and in many amateur tournaments, you play the let cord on a serve. Launi Menke,
a little ambitious,
gets low, wants to do something with that ball, but it's just a little low to do anything with.
Dang it,
That's a great drive from Stockton.
Great drive from Stockton. Set up
the point perfectly, just missed on the last one.
And we are used to Emma Monson putting those away time after time. She is human, ladies and gentlemen, but she misses that one. Stockton with a perfectly placed ball right at the feet of Launi Menke.
Score is 6-13-2.
Hudson lunging on
Wow.
that hammy. Stockton Smith getting it back.
Oh.
Lonnie.
Oh, man.
That ball skidded, it looked like, Tyler. That is unfortunate. That was an incredible point. The ball looked like it skidded right at the feet of Lonnie. That's a tough one. And Skyridge calls a timeout. They're trying to regroup and trying to muster a little good luck here and a little strategy here to try to get their way back into this game. We'll take a brief timeout.
Dark. It's dark. This is the light one. I'm the hard one. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
13-6-1 for Farmington.
Stockton hits two of his best shots of the day. A laser of a drive low over the net.
Give us some emotion, Stockton. Come on.
Stockton is the Iceman. He's going to give you nothing. He's just going to give you ball after ball. Announcer's jinx. I was going to say ball after ball over the net. He misses a third shot drop, but they are at match point. No margin for error for Skyridge at this point. And Emma Monson punches with the backhand the ball right at Launi Menke's feet. And Farmington punches their ticket into the UHSPA State Championship match. Hudson Gilbert, a miraculous performance today. Launi Menke, you can't say enough about these Skyridge kids. They overperformed. They did what no one thought they could possibly do today, but they just kept winning and winning and winning. Shout out to all of their players, to Coach Sione Sika and Rob Crowther, who did an excellent job preparing these kids, working with them all year to get to this point. So congratulations to Skyridge on an excellent season.
So Farmington is on to the finals.
Farmington is on to the finals, and they will play the winner of Lehigh and Green Canyon, who are battling